John Money and his best friend Chris love skateboarding, but when they're not out kicking up their heels and rolling up a ramp, you'll find them mesmerized by the Super Mario Brothers. Super Mario Brothers is the all-time best-selling video game on the market under the Nintendo label. And it must be pretty good for someone to want to spend all of one night and 5 days doing nothing but trying to rescue a princess from hundreds of bad guys. John says he scored 10 million doing just that. The game's counter only goes as far as 999,950. But John says his friend kept track of the score as he played over and over again, surprising even himself.
It just wasn't me. If it was me, I would have probably been in there watching TV. But I guess the game got control of me.
But what is it that fascinates kids so much about these games? What is it?
The adventures and all that. It's when they're bored, they have something to do instead of spending quarters.
A game counselor for Nintendo says a score of 10 million is not a record, but it is an accomplishment, something a lot of kids apparently try to reach. At Children's Palace in Hampton, the World of Nintendo section of the store is a big moneymaker.
There's some regular kids at the girls up the front desk. They realize who they are and they recognize them, and they call every week wanting to know what new selection we've got in.
And Nintendo addicts have plenty of gadgets to fill their video appetite, including cereal, clothes, and scores of other trinkets. It's a fad that at this point knows no limit. Velma Scaife, 13 News on the Peninsula.
Man, I remember this one.
You think you could shoot, huh? You think you could shoot, huh?
Green's on A by himself with a 5-7, by the way.
He's got this, bro. I've seen him do crazier things.
Smoking A.
Throwing smoke.
Yeah, okay, I'm coming. See? Told you, he's good.
That bowl cut. You didn't know.
Oh!
Let's
That was
go.
kinda
Did you question
nasty.
the 5'7", dude? Never
That was kinda nasty.
where the pins go after they're knocked down.
Shut up.
Slowly learn.
You boring me, Deanie. I'll just end the YouTube stream and stay on Twitch. Yeah, where's my memes at? Do I really want to watch this or not?
A couple of years ago, I gave my mom a brand new car. And a couple of years after that, she lost it. Here's why she lost the car. She got pulled over by a police officer, the car got impounded, and it was gonna cost over $15,000 to get it out. How can tow trucks get away with this? It's a scam. However, I just found out recently that my mother has been driving around on a moped. And I'm sorry, I don't like the idea of my mother being creamed by a semi-truck. So I've made the decision to give Mom angry grandpas. What are you doing?
Why are we giving her the car?
Why are you yelling at me about what I do with my stuff?
Michael, she don't deserve the car.
Well, I didn't say she does, but I mean, I'm giving it to her.
Yeah, like I wonder how long until like it's impounded and stuff.
Okay, dude, are you too?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, we're giving her the car. Let's start the dysfunctional bull. That's why we decided to give Grandma.
I hate this. I fucking hate this. Dude, you can't even put your shoe on like a normal person anymore. You gotta lose weight.
She's getting in the car. Okay, that's it.
No, you're not giving her the car.
I am giving it to her.
No, you're not. It's my dad's
It's our car.
Go ahead. Yes, tear it up.
Why are you so angry?
Ah!
Oh, did we see that? No, did we? Oh, wait.
Dude.
Did you see that?
Yes.
You went total Doug there. Oh my God. Your eyes crossed. Did you not notice?
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
They crossed.
I gotta see an instant replay of this. Look at her eyes. Look, do I want Mom coming over to my house all the time now that she has a car? No.
Absolutely not.
And then she'll come to my house.
All right, where's the key? She's not getting this fucking car. I do not want her to show up.
We're picking Mom up. We're taking her out to dinner.
I refuse to pick her up.
Where are you
going nowhere.
I don't want her coming over.
She's stealing the car. I'm just gonna call the cops and get you arrested. What is she doing? Bro! Hey, man. My lawn guy is here cutting the grass now, and you're making it worse for him.
Guess what? I'm only back because I don't want to go to jail.
Why am I watching this crap?
Here we are. Cruise Chevrolet. You know how many times I've been here with Dad? We just pulled up. I guess we just pull in, I guess. I don't know.
You want me to run over this guy right here?
Okay, they got the car. They are looking at it. Anything that's wrong with it, they're going to fix it. Then it's going to be ready for Mom. Mom is finally getting a new car. She deserves this, dude. Oh, my God. You're so salty. Look, you guys have your problems, but the woman is old.
Good morning.
I could be giving Mom the car and repairing their relationship at the same time. Jennifer and Mom love each other again. When you guys hug each other, add sad music.
What do you mean hug?
You're hugging your mom.
I finally started exporting clips. You made a game of me. You did the MilquetoastQT meme. But you can't. Can you see this, Teeny? If I look in the chat. Yeah, you can.
Oh my God! See, I think something else is going on. I think you're in a bad mood for another reason.
I'm fine, Michael.
There's something. See, look at your face. Just tell me. You can confide in me. What's going on, Jennifer?
Don't commit my crisis, okay?
So are they, apparently. They want to go fast.
Michael, there it is.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, that's it. Why are you so angry and bent out of shape?
Just get in the...
There's this lady. That's his sister.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna have to, like...
That's Jennifer. That's Michael's sister. Older sister.
Wanted to hit it just so you could destroy the car so mom couldn't have it. No matter what, this is your mother, and I know you love her. You're doing it. You're like playing it up for the video.
I don't have a mom.
She's not playing it up for the video.
No.
There we go, you guys. Nature's car wash is sprinkling from the heavens. How about that? Mom gets a clean car. Why are you so upset still? You'll be happy when you and mom embrace in that hug.
You do it, I swear to God.
What is this? You guys... She brought you into this world.
Yeah, it is. You're trying to take me out of it.
Dude, look at this storm.
Yeah,
It's gonna swallow us in it, dude.
It's time. I'm scared.
Jenny, I think I see a twister forming.
I swear.
It's forming there. You don't
know what you're looking at.
Oh, God, look at this.
Is there anybody beside me?
I can't tell. Don't ask me for help.
Oh my God, is there anybody beside
They
me?
can't drive.
Oh my God.
Yes, there is. Son of a...
Don't rely on me. Don't rely on me for
Can't
anything
drive.
that involves driving. Oh my God.
This piece of goddamn...
It looks like you can now. Hello, Mom.
Oh, brought your dad's Ghostmobile.
Ghostmobile? Why is it a Ghostmobile?
He don't like no one but driving his car. It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Y'all been taking real good care of it.
Well, we're driving it today. You want to go to dinner?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
All right, perfect. We got to make a stop first, but then we're going to go eat at the Texas Roadhouse. Does Joey not want to come?
No, medication has got him sleepy.
In the front seat with Jennifer.
Michael Green.
What? Mom needs a place to sit.
Well, I can sit back there. You can't stretch your legs out.
Excuse me, I'd rather sit in the back. Hey, Mom, you got your ID with you?
Yeah.
You have a license, right?
Yeah.
So, Mom, what do you think about the car?
I love it. Your dad really had some style.
Oh, Dad had a great style, dude. Didn't he, Jenny? All right, Mother's Day dinner is the Texas Roadhouse. You ever been here, Mom?
No.
Oh, man, they got the best rolls in the game.
And you won't get one.
I will
You've been asked for one. Don't you put your hands on the rolls.
If you put your hand near a roll, you're losing your fingers. Okay? Those are my rolls. Mom, did you regret having Jennifer? That's the question.
No.
Oh, bullshit. Oh, you are a liar. Oh, you're a liar.
Jennifer.
Mom, you went on Facebook and you wished me death and called me Susan Smith and you hated me since the day I was born.
Good grief.
Because all I did was cry.
I don't remember that, but if I did, it was a...
Wow, how boring does your life have to be to want to know when I'm live? Deanie, why? Why? You're already on YouTube. Why?
Weekend, can we stop this? Mom's getting out of the car. She's so mad. All right, Mom, these are your presents. So let's go ahead and open them.
Yeah, while it's pouring rain. Yeah, open the pouring rain.
Since I repainted my room pink, she'll go perfect with it.
For some reason, Mom likes dolls.
That is really sweet that it'll be on my desk. Yeah.
Should I move the umbrella? That's for Mia.
That's your hair bow. And a feather.
It's going right over my bed.
Hey, baby.
It's so big.
Hi, baby.
Oh, she wants the umbrella.
Here you go, Mia.
Mia, if you hold it's too low. All right, Mom. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, but
Give
once
me
I
that roll.
fold, huh?
Give me that. Give me the roll. Hand me the basket of roll, Smith there. I want all the baskets.
What?
All right, Ma, how was your Mother's Day dinner?
It was so full.
You full?
It's so full, I look like I'm 8 months pregnant.
Okay, Mom got some presents. She got some good food.
Yeah.
Would you say Mom's successful Mother's Day?
Yes, it is.
Well, we do have one more Mother's Day present. She's trying to suggest you're pregnant again. Okay, that's an insult, Mother. She takes it as you calling her fat.
No, in fact, she's lost a lot of weight.
Thank you.
Do we call this thing off? What do we do?
No, she said I lost weight, so give it to her.
True. Okay. Did you have a good Mother's Day?
Very good, thank you.
Mom got a ton of presents. She got some of Mia's art. I got her boyfriend a grill because he burned the house down. So like guys, that's a whole other problem we need to talk about another time. Mom got ripped off and robbed. But that's,
oh my God.
Let's start over. So I did have one more present that I wanted to give you. One more. I want a special present, something that means something to me because I gotta fix the situation. I got a problem with the fact that you gotta drive that moped to work.
I don't, I walk.
And see, guys, first of all, I've seen you ride the moped, okay? Number two, walking to work, you can't live like that. I can't let you do that. So I wanted to get you something special. So I got you a bus pass.
Okay.
Is that good?
To walk across the street?
Well, I mean,
well, like you can go
what
anywhere.
if you want to go to Walmart?
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
It's only good for 1 year or 4 months. You have to pay for it after that. But I did get you a.
I love this idea. Let's just go, Michael.
So you want to end at that?
Yeah, let's just get her that bus pass for 4 months and we can just go.
We talked about this, dude. Talked about. I'm just kidding. I did not get you a bus pass. Okay, I can't. But I do have a problem though. Okay, because you've been riding a moped to work or walking or whatever it is you do, and I gotta stop that. So for Mother's Day.
Damn, it's taking too long.
What are you doing?
Chevrolet.
Are you looking for the car?
Yeah.
Oh, Mom.
Your dad's car.
Yeah, yours now.
You know what he'd say?
This is Grandpa's new car. I love it. I love it, dude.
Just for a minute.
HEB.
Sleep and not dream about you. I hate to admit it. I'm out of ideas. I don't know what to do.
Oh, come on, man.
Most of the times I think I'll make it through, but all that it takes is one image of you and it shivers. Nobody knows the way it shivers. Nobody knows. It hurts just a little when I'm with my friends and we drink till we're done. Yeah. So I can't remember how it would feel to wake up in that bed right beside you. All of the memories I tried to erase just comes back when I'm sober and I see that face and it shivers. Nobody knows the way it shivers. Nobody knows because it shivers. It's cold and it's dark without you in my arms. Yeah, it shivers, it hurts. If just for a minute I'd fall asleep and not dream.
Mother, there is nobody that I would trust this car with other than you. I know you're gonna take care of it. I know that it's got a good home.
Yeah, I know.
Dad would want you to have this.
I'm sure he would. Yeah.
He would. He would have went to
Can't
walking
post links on
everywhere
YouTube.
or spending literally all your money on
Do it the same. Exclamation. Just add a dot.
Now, I don't want you working in the first place.
Come on.
But if you insist on working, you need a car to get there. So it's yours.
Do it like that.
It's beautiful. You kept it really nice. Or you guys did.
Love you.
Love you too. Thank you so much.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
You deserve it.
Do it on Twitch then. I'll tell you.
Oh my God. You ain't never hugged Brenda, so she didn't know what was happening.
Oh, come on.
Okay, let's fake the hug. Hold on.
Thank you.
Of course. Happy Mother's Day.
You so unwelcoming.
I'm unapproachable.
All right,
I
Mom.
can't watch this stuff.
You got a car.
This
Now
stuff.
what?
I don't know what.
This is so cool.
Because technically it's still in my name, so if you're gonna wreck it, wait till you own it.
No. Okay.
Does it drive easy?
Oh yeah, you really have to touch it. I hope someone's in that truck.
All right, you guys, Mom can drive it. All right, I was concerned. I got to be honest, because
Oh my God.
here's a good idea.
What?
Whenever we're going back, let's run over Jennifer. Oh, let's just kill her.
Right.
She doesn't need to live to see tomorrow.
She's my daughter. I love her very much. Contrary to what some people think.
To her?
Or a lot of people think we don't get along, just like me and my mother didn't. But I love her with all my heart. And I'm so proud of her for being a nurse.
Why can't you say this to her?
I have, but
I don't think she knows that you share that sentiment.
Why can't you post links? You can't post links. Whatever. Are you trying to get me banned? You can't show this stuff on stream. Oh, come on, a lame soccer joke. I can't even show this on stream. Boo. Boo, I can't even show it on stream. It'll get, no, boo.
she's looking like, oh no!
You just missed it. Mom just had like a bunch of beautiful stuff about you.
Oh, you're a liar, dude.
Mom? Tell her.
Of course I did!
See?
See the way she had to say it? Of course I did.
The video title was the game link.
I want this one.
You're so annoying, Deanie. You're so annoying. The game will annoy you more. Oh, is this a virus? It's not even showing up. There it is.
It's just turned into a bit of a game now.
I can't use my arrow keys. I can't use my arrow keys. It messes up my... Oh my god, clip this. Oh my god. Oh shoot. I can't. So I'm going to see him every time I die. Milk finally found a game he likes to play. Look at that. Oh my god. This is easier than rain. Yeah, why you gotta be able to why do you have to slide every time? Come on. Why you gotta slide? Oh my gosh. That's a catchy tune, isn't it? That's a catchy tune. Alright. No, you're gonna have to show me how it's done. You have to show me how it's done. Oh my goodness. Oh. Watch out for slugs. No. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh really? Oh man. Look out for collectibles.
Wheels aren't square.
Come on. No! More levels coming soon at the end. $1.21. If this makes it to this theme store, I'm gonna die. So that was the end. That's a catchy tune. That's a catchy tune. I was a video game music developer, didn't even know it. Is that thunder I heard? What, you can't eat the QT? Rookie move. I mean, I guess there is a collectible. Oh, was that a checkpoint maybe? Oh my goodness. Someone's gonna come in and be like, who made that crappy music? Watch what you say. Alright.
$1.21.
Shit, that scared me. That actually scared me. Well, Deanie, well done. Well done. This game is open for your feedback. Give my feedback. Visuals. You know what? Nah, no, well done. Well done. Apple software update, whatever. Well done. That was pleasant.
You guys get along like lamb and tuna fish. Okay, you guys, earlier in the vlog, I promised one thing that I fully intend to see through. Go hug your mother for Mother's Day.
Oh my, I gotta see this.
Yes, this is a monumental moment, dude.
Yeah. It's not Mother's Day.
Go hug your mother.
Movement is a 1 out of 10.
Okay.
Sliding does make it difficult.
No cheek kiss, nothing?
Okay.
Kiss your mom.
No! She might knock me down.
Stone Toad. Oh, God. Nope. You're not tricking me.
Alright, let's start on the homework. Assignment. Read a string from the user. If the string is cat, say meow. If the string is dog, say woof. If at any point your code is unsafe, we will power down your computer. That's easy enough. Alright, so include standard.io.h to get the library included. Create our main. And we'll take an argc and an argv. Okay, so now we need to get the input from the user from argv. It's going to be 3 characters. We need to create 3 room for it. So char buff 3, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna stir copy into buff argv1.
That date was crazy.
That date?
Dig.
D? Oh. I should have known.
You're all in.
Hey.
It's just asking for a dead cat.
Katie. That was cool.
Oh yeah. What's that one though? No? Gas leak.
Windows applications. There are many of them. The way this works is I have a list that I've been assembling over the last few weeks, and its contents include apps most of Windows users have never heard of. I'll go through it top to bottom, revealing each app one by one. By the end, you should have not just a simple Windows installation, but a power station, a tank that can devour any task thrown its way. Let us begin. Alt search. It lets you press down the Alt key and move any window like this. There's no need to grab it at the top. You can also change the key which does the grabbing. Monitorian. If you have a desktop PC or a laptop that's connected to a monitor, this app will let you control its brightness without having to do it with the nipple. Works great with most monitors I've tried. An alternative to this is Twinkle Tray, and it looks nicer. Power Toys. This one adds like 20 different apps to your windows that you can toggle on or off depending if you need them. Like a search bar that you can spawn in with Alt Space. The ability to focus in on your mouse cursor for screen recordings, or snap areas for bigger monitors. I use this instead of the default window snapping, which lets me pick up a window, click my right mouse button, and then snap instantly. A little faster since I don't have to move my mouse to the edge of the screen. Battery mode.
I have no idea what that
you
means.
can go into your control panel, hardware and sound, power options, and there's ultimate performance to get some bonus FPS for owning noobs in Fortnite. But wait, these are all cool and all, but you're probably thinking, let's dive a little deeper. Nilesoft Shell. It replaces the right-click menu. See this? More options. No more options. Okay? It basically makes it better. You can go to properties and do all the useful stuff without having to click twice. Ear Trumpet. This little app lets you control volume per application. Windows 11 already has this hidden in here, but if you're still on Windows 10, this app is super good, especially for avoiding ear rape when you launch a new game and have to figure out how to maneuver the settings to lower the default volume. Notepads. A very nice looking notepad replacement. Just like the default notepad, it has tabs, and when you close it, it doesn't forget. You can also make it super transparent. ShareX. Now you can take screenshots on Windows with Windows Shift S, but this app takes it to an absolute next level. You can do things like add shapes, smart erase stuff, blur things, highlight, add other images on top of the screenshot, add more mouse cursors, because why not? And draw something freehand. There are a ton of other features, and if you take screenshots frequently, this is the app. Whoa. I don't think we're deep enough yet. Let's go down a little more. Icon Viewer. This app lets you open a file's Properties tab, select icons, and here you can save them as PNG. Useful if you're making a thumbnail for a Windows app iceberg video, I suppose. Proton VPN. It's the VPN I use. You know why? Because they have a free version that connects to either of these 3 countries. And that's all I ever need from a VPN. Play Night. You have Steam, Epic Games, Riot Games, Battle.net, but what you don't have is all of your games in the same place. So this app puts them in one place so you don't have to look for the right launcher or inside your desktop. It's like Lutris on Linux. Flow Launcher. On macOS, you have this search bar when you press Command Space. It basically finds everything you want. Settings, files, apps. I always use it to calculate stuff instead of my fingers and Google things from here because it's super fast. So Flow Launcher adds this to Windows. You can add one of these symbols in front of your search to narrow it down to a specific category of things you're looking for, like settings or applications. And if you don't add anything and it doesn't find what you're looking for, it will default to looking for that thing in your browser. A fast way to Google stuff. This search bar is also built into Power Toys, a previous app I mentioned, under the name of Power Toys.
Oh, okay.
Is that deep? I don't think so. Let's start to get serious. Everything. Windows search, garbage. So this app will find your homework folder no matter how deep down you hide it. It works blazingly fast, lives in your system tray, and when you need to find something, it's much better than Windows search. It also integrates with the previous app, Flow Launcher, to use the power of everything search and the convenience of the search bar. The Clock app. Why is it so deep? Well, I knew it existed, but I never actually used it until I found out that when I set a timer and stop it as soon as I stop working, I end up doing my work a lot faster and I procrastinate less because in order to open YouTube, I first have to go into the timer and stop it. One extra step of friction. It's also the Parkinson's law that work fills the time it's given. If I give myself the whole day to edit a video, it will most likely take the whole day. If I give myself 2 hours, yeah. OBS. If you want to record your screen, this is the app. To start with it, click this plus under sources and select display capture. Then inside of settings and video, set both of these to be the same resolution as your monitor. If you don't know what it is, right click and display settings. Boom. And now your whole screen fits nicely. Click record, and once you stop it, you'll find the file inside of your videos folder. Very simple. Quick look. On macOS, you can select any file and click the spacebar to preview what it is. This is such a handy thing I use every day. It plays videos, open photos, and it's super fast. So Quick Look adds this to Windows. If there are file types that it doesn't open, you can go into plugins and install the ones you need. PowerToys also has this feature, and it's called Peak. B widgets. If you can't see the time well, now you can. It adds a massive clock to your desktop. Very nice. You think this was deep? No. We're just halfway down. It's just starting to get fun. Let's move on. Scrippy. If you have an Android phone, you can mirror your phone's screen onto your Windows desktop. I'm deep inside the Apple's ecosystem, so I can't show you how it works. Scrippy. It requires a little bit of setup, but once you're done, you should be able to control and see your Android screen on your desktop. Microsoft App Store. Why is it here? Speaking of phones, you can actually install a bunch of apps that used to be only available on your phone or your browser into Windows 11 through the Microsoft Store, like Instagram, for example. And then it just opens like a regular app on your phone. Pretty cool. There are apps like Netflix, WhatsApp, Canva, Snapchat, TikTok, or DeepL Translate, which is probably the most accurate translation app I've ever used.
19.
So Microsoft Store has come a long way compared to the old days. All the apps that you install through it will also update automatically, which is pretty convenient. Bulk Crap Uninstaller. It can remove large amounts of unwanted applications quickly. As you install and uninstall a bunch of apps into Windows, they tend to keep a lot of unnecessary stuff behind, like inside of your registry. And over time, this buildup of stuff can slow down your PC. So with this app, you can pick what you want to erase from your Windows, and it goes in and hunts down all the files that those apps leave behind when you uninstall them normally. Free file sync. This app is amazing if you want to back up your PC to an external hard drive or back up one hard drive into another hard drive. I'm showing this on Mac because I use it mostly on Mac, but it's available on Windows. You add a new configuration, then here select folders that you want to back up, and here where you want them backed up to. So I'll choose a folder inside of my external hard drive. Here next to synchronize, set it to mirror so that it duplicates all the files from the first place into the other, and then click compare, which will show you what it will do. Then synchronize and it will back it up. You can also save this configuration somewhere so that you don't have to add folders here the next time you want to do this. Whoa, now it's getting real deep. Let's see what's down here. WinToys. This app lets you manage a bunch of Windows settings in one place, like enable the ultimate performance plan, adjust visual effects for best performance. This will not look super great, and it doesn't impact performance so much, so it's better to leave on to make Windows more beautiful, and to see the window when you drag it. You can also change some settings to improve gaming performance, get rid of some junk from your disk, reset your graphics driver, and so on. Chocolately. It's like a package manager on Mac or Linux. Essentially, especially on Linux, you install apps very differently compared to Windows. There's no need to go into a website, download an exe file, and then run the installer that sometimes installs a bunch of bloatware with it as well. You can do it through the terminal, or PowerShell on Windows, which is sometimes a lot more convenient because it finds the installer for you and automatically installs everything with just one command. Of course, you probably have to go to the website to find out what the command is. So you can do that with Chocolately. Here are a bunch of things you can install with it through PowerShell. I used it to install Manim, which is a Python library that lets you create cool animations with code. I had a lot of fun learning how to use it, even though I know nothing about programming. If that sounds interesting, I made a course for beginners about it, and I'll leave a link to it in the description. FX Sound. This app helps improve the audio quality of your headphones. It gives you the equalizer adjustment along with a bunch of presets to make your headphones sound just the way you want them to, with bass boosted to the maximum. It looks like a paid app, but it's free. VLC. Yes, it's an awesome media player, but did you know that it can also record your screen, convert files from one format to another, take a screenshot from a video, play a video one frame at a time by hitting the letter E, or download videos from the internet? Well, now you know. Audacity. This free app lets you record and edit audio. You can do things like remove background noise, add a compressor which boosts the volume of the lower parts of your voice and decreases the volume of the louder parts to make everything sound more consistent. Essentially a great app for anything audio related. We're almost at the bottom. Let's go down even more. Chris Titus Windows Tool. This is a utility made by well, and it helps debloat Windows. By default, a Windows installation comes with a lot of bloatware and unnecessary things running in the background, which can lead to a slower computer. So to use this tool, open PowerShell, I know, and then paste in this command from Chris's website. It will think for a little bit, and then this tool will spawn in. On the first screen, you can install a bunch of apps into Windows by just checking the box next to it, but if you move on to the Tweaks tab, here you can select whether you have a desktop or a laptop and choose Run, which will run all the best tweaks to debloat Windows. On the right, you can also toggle some quick settings like disable sticky keys or show file extensions, both of which I highly recommend. If you open the Task Manager with Control-Shift-Escape, this is where you can do things like disable apps that start up when you turn on your PC and see how your PC utilizes its resources. Then after running this tool, you'll notice that most likely there will be fewer background processes running in the background, slowing down your PC. Auto Hotkey. This app lets you create and run custom scripts. Now, it's my first time using it, but I've seen some crazy powerful things that people do with it, like for video editing to perform multiple annoying actions with one key press. Anyway, I followed the beginner tutorial and here's my script. When I press Ctrl J, it types in this text. Pretty neat. Here's another one. When I type in BTW, it replaces it with by the way. Pretty neat. I'm thinking of exploring this app a little more. Let me know if you'd like a tutorial once I learn about it. Zoom It from the sysinternals suite. It lets you set up a keyboard shortcut for zooming into your screen. You can also hit R, G, B, or other letters on your keyboard to draw on your screen with different colors. It's pretty useful for tutorials if you don't want to zoom in manually in Adobe Premiere Pro. Rainmeter. This app lets you customize your windows in many ways. There's some preset skins like a clock. You can go into the file and change how it looks by tweaking these numbers, but there are hundreds more skins created by other people. Like here, I found an elegant clock. Now we're deep. Really deep. Can't even see how deep. Hardware info. This program is really useful when you're building a new PC, especially when you want to make sure that you installed everything correctly and everything works. Hardware info will show your hardware info. Fan control. Sticking with the PC building theme, this app will let you customize the speed of your fans. For example, you can set custom case fan curves based on your graphics card temperature or your processor temperature. It runs quietly inside your system tray or very loudly, because the fan speed. Mika for everyone. This app lets you add these transparency effects to some of your windows and also make the corners no longer rounded if you like that Windows 10 aesthetic. MSI Afterburner. This one lets you overclock your PC parts. I'm not going to give you any advice on overclocking because I'm a noob, but one more thing this app lets you do is have this game overlay with your FPS, CPU usage, or GPU usage so you can detect any bottlenecks, like make sure your graphics card is being utilized to 90 or 100%. You can enable it by going into the Riva Tuner app. It gets installed alongside MSI Afterburner, selecting the things you want to see and clicking Show in on-screen display. With some games, because of anti-cheat, like CS2, it might not work. What anti-cheat? Super F4. Did you know that if you press Alt F4 on your keyboard, it will actually make your mouse cursor feel a lot smoother? I don't know how many, but I definitely lost some viewers here. They're gone. Anyway, if you just came back from a scare, Alt F4 actually closes an app, but sometimes it doesn't fully work for whatever reason. So this app makes sure that it always works. KeyViz. This app shows what keys you're pressing while recording, and they look cool. You can set the style, size, custom color, and configure how fast they show up and disappear from the screen once you press them. And that's it. That's the iceberg. Oh, there's one more app I almost forgot to mention. Psych.
Okay.
What? The deadline for the report is today? How am I gonna get this done? What's going on over here, Scott? Sounds like you're breaking something. Oh, hey, boss. Finance wants the quarterly revenue projection report by this afternoon, so I've been working on that. Those finance guys. I understand you're working hard, but you're gonna have to keep it down a little bit, Scott. I've been getting a lot of complaints that you're making a lot of noise. Me? Make noise? Are you talking about my keyboard? They said you make a lot of ruckus and it's distracting. I need you to keep that down to a minimum. I got it, boss. I'll try to keep it down. To help you work quietly and improve your efficiency, I brought you something. Thanks? Keep it down, Scott! But boss, this is creamy thack. What the hell did you call me? Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Scott K. Have you been enjoying your freshly made custom mech just to be hated by everyone at work? Your coworkers hate you, and your boss threatened to fire you for making a big ruckus. You know, once I had someone come to my desk and handed me another keyboard and asked me to please stop. Just stop. So, given that many of us are starting to go back to the office now, I decided I need to make the quietest keyboard for work and not get fired. You know, because I need my job to live. Help me get more subscribers and views, guys, then maybe I'll be okay. So, let's get started. Alright, for this task, we're going to be using the WinX98 1800 format keyboard. Why this, you say? Well, it's an 1800 keyboard with a numpad. It's practically made for work. Plus, this has a full-size O or 0 for the numpad. Either you're nodding your head at this point or you have no idea what I'm talking about, but that is okay. If you recall, I used the WinX65 before to demonstrate how you could tune a board to be thocky or clacky. This time, I'm going to use the WinX98 to show you how quiet a keyboard can be. I'll also show you how loud that same exact keyboard can be as reference as well. So once again, the power to shape your keyboard is in your hands. So the WinX98 is a premium gasket-mounted keyboard from Wind Studios. Immediately when you get this, you realize how cool the box is. I mean, look at this. The optical illusion of the little spinning propeller. Overall, the packaging is fantastic and the unboxing experience was top-notch. Now, if you open up this box of goodies and you get bombarded by a bunch of stuff you need to actually build this keyboard. You get the screws, the case feet, and the tools, the gaskets. These are different from the WinX65s. I'll get to that later. Then you also get the stabilizers and some stabilizer shims, which I really didn't need for the hot swap PCB because the thickness was actually normal. Moving on to the plate, my WinX98 came with the standard PC plate along with a separate numpad plate and polycarbonate as well. Overall, the PC plate is devoid of any flex cuts, but honestly for PC plates, that's pretty much unnecessary because the plate themselves are so flexible to start with. However, the PCB is a different situation. This has to be one of the most unique PCBs I've seen recently since it's painted in this low reflection black paint. It's like a black hole and looks really cool and weird at the same time. But behind the paint, you can see that the PCB has cuts. Lots and lots of cuts. Not just horizontal cuts, but literally individual key segments are cut out for flex. We'll test this later. As usual, you'll see some KO style hot swap sockets behind the PCB as well. What is also interesting is that even for this hot swap PCB, Wind Studios stacked multiple hot swap sockets so you can create different layouts and different spacebar configurations as well. So this is a very nice touch. Moving on to the case, the WinX98 shares a lot of the similar visual characteristics of the smaller brother, the WinX65. You have a very nice and edgy look with this floating slab design going on right here. I really love the small details like this little line that separates the upper and the lower portions of this keyboard like this. Similar to the X65, the X98 is mounted together by joining the top and the bottom frames as you can see right here. The anode on this keyboard is perfect on this gray and brown version that I have. I think they call this coffee or something. And it features this long brass weight below, which just peeks below like a little sliver next to the Windex 98 engraving, which I really thought was a nice detail. As you look further into the case, you see the daughter board in its little crevice. But wait, what is this? There's this big void right here. This is actually the space for you to be able to put a battery pack and turn the X98 into a Bluetooth wireless keyboard. That is awesome. I mean, it's like even gray like an overcast day too, so now it's getting a little too poetic. Enough numbers, you say. What does 40 dB sound like? Let's take this for a typing test, shall we?
Typewriters. Invented in the early 19th century, typewriters were an incredible predecessor to the modern-day computer. They transformed...
So one night I was just laying in bed, as we're all supposed to do, and I was watching some YouTube videos just kind of chilling out. And I noticed that Uncommented Panin uploaded. So I watched the video and then saw a couple more after that. This is one of my favorite analysis channels. I love how far him and the task community will go just to discover new tricks to save on pesky A-presses. Then in recommended, I came across the 19 remaining A-presses and watched it for a second time, and totally forgot about a weird glitch that was found in the Wii version of Super Mario 64. For whatever reason, these oscillating platforms rise very, very slowly. This is used to save an A-press, but it likely won't matter much in the grand scheme of things since more A-presses are saved in the original Japanese version of the game. The idea of leaving a game running for several days just to see some platforms rise up sounds like a fantastic use of time, but what if we took that idea further? Could these platforms possibly raise all the way to the top of the stage? Would they get stuck on the platforms above it or face through? That's what I wanted to find out. So there was a lot of waiting around for time to pass, and one of the things I did was play Darkfire Heroes, today's sponsor. Brought to you by the makers of Angry Birds, Darkfire Heroes is a free-to-play RPG real the lore every month. Click the link below to download Darkfire Heroes today. Thanks so much for the support, and now, back to this ridiculous Mario 64 experiment. So, I was originally going to run this game on actual Wii hardware. After some technical difficulties, I got the game running and played up to 30 stars, only to discover that the two backup capture cards made a deliberate decision to not work. Now, look, I've got a PCIe capture card installed on my main PC, but I need to leave this game running for a long time, so I had no choice but to use my backup PC or backup laptop. And for whatever reason, the capture card would not work on either of my extra PCs. I tried swapping out USB cables, the HDMIs, I tried 2 different pieces of software from Elgato, but it was throwing a tantrum and simply didn't work. So I fired up Dolphin instead and pulled up an old save file with enough stars. From there, I headed right into Bowser in the Fire Sea, and after about 20 seconds, I stood on the oscillating platforms and That's it. Now I just have to wait. And let's keep in mind, I'm not going to be speeding up my game or anything. No, I am literally in real time going to wait for these platforms to rise up. It's going to be hard to keep up with checking on the progress when I've got other things to do in my life, but I'll keep you updated as I can. As of right now, the platforms are operating completely normally, so there isn't much to see. But not even 2 hours later, you can tell there's already a bit of a difference. The lava is still touching the platforms, but it's much less than before. I also got vaccinated on the day I started this experiment, so I really didn't have the energy to do much else. 3 hours in, and we have completely left the surface of the lava. You know what's really funny about this whole thing is that there's a very real chance that people have gotten stuck on this stage naturally, left their game running overnight, only to run into this glitch several hours later. After 19 hours, the platforms have almost reached the top of the gray platform. Something I definitely didn't want happening was this bully sneaking up on me when I wasn't looking and knocking Mario into the lava, so I took care of him before that had a chance of happening. After a full day, the platforms now go slightly above the gray platform. And funny enough, the Goomba way back there could potentially be a threat in a few days. If it notices Mario when I'm not actively playing, we could theoretically die from it, so I'll have to take it out later. And lo and behold, only 22 hours later, and we're almost at the same height as the Goomba. I thought it would take a lot longer to get this high, but no, these platforms are moving much quicker than I anticipated. At this point, I'm just morbidly curious how high up I can get. On our second day, we've already passed the level that the Goomba was at. So yeah, I kinda just forgot to take him out, to be honest, so the Goomba lives on, congratulations, be happy. I looked up above and it didn't seem like it was going to be that long before getting to the top. Will we pass through the second level or will we get stuck? I really want to know. Later that day, I wanted to showcase just how high this platform has gotten. And as you can see, it takes a triple jump to get up top, which is nuts. And interestingly, I can just warp from the bottom up to the top since there isn't any collision on the bottom. Or at least that's what I can assume is happening. I don't know for sure. I also wanted to test if this platform would reset itself by despawning it. And I think I went far enough away to despawn the platform, but I came back and it was still floating high in the air. Or maybe it just never despawns. I don't know, man. I'm just having a good time over here reporting what I see, okay? On day 3, I looked up again, and honestly, it doesn't look like we're any closer to the second level. I'm only just realizing how long it's going to take to get up here, and I'm ready for it, because if there's one thing I'm good at, it's patience. On day 4, it's getting increasingly difficult to reach these platforms without a well-timed triple jump dive, so I'm soon going to be forced to just live up here, with nothing to do but wait, and wait. Almost 5 days later, the second level is starting to get a lot bigger and looks a lot closer. I so badly want to know what's going to happen when we get to the top. Honestly, I'm really hoping that we clip through everything and touch the skybox. That would make my day. Approaching day 6, I am too scared to jump off now. I must stay on here for dear life as I don't have many other options. And almost a week in, we're getting really close to the yellow girders. This was of course used to save an A-Press and Painan's video, but I'll just be using it as a unit of reference for how high up we're getting. Another 2 days goes by, and our platform is almost on the same level as the elevator. My next goal is to triple jump and touch the ceiling. I'm curious if I'll phase through the black platform or not, but I'm not anywhere close to that point yet. Once we almost reach day 12, I look around and see how things are going. The ceiling is looking closer than ever, and the floor below me looks so tiny. And you know, it's kind of ominous in a weird way. I'm not supposed to be here, but there's something really thrilling about it, especially since anyone can technically do this. You just have to wait around for several days. 2 more days passed, and finally, my triple jump touched the ceiling. So that's kind of neat, but I wasn't passing through, so that means there's collision. And that could mean bad news when these platforms touch the top. I'm kind of surprised there even is collision, since normally nobody has any way of getting up here. But 2 weeks in, and triple jumps are getting shorter and shorter. There's not much to do up here now. In fact, I'm wondering if I should even stay up top. I'm gonna eventually get squished or fall through the oscillating platforms, so I'll have to find another method to keep this platform moving up. On day 17, single jumps touch the ceiling, and I'm almost feeling claustrophobic at this point. Is that weird? It's a little weird, but I have to get down and find another way, and I think I know just what to do. When I got 3 weeks in, I decided to finally jump off the platforms. After spending almost 2 weeks trapped up here, it was time for the next step. And that next step was standing on this tiny ledge and waiting to see what would happen. The moment of truth is among us. Will we be sent to the sky, or will the game crash? Yeah, the game crashed. I know, a little anticlimactic, but unfortunately, that's just what happens when an oscillating platform touches another object apparently. Or maybe Mario just fell into an eternal sleep. He was napping for 6 days straight, so that's very possible. Okay, bye.
Doc, what is your mouse sensitivity? I don't know. I don't really talk to my mouse. I don't know its feelings. Vader, thank you for the $10 donation and super chat.
Soaked. We're trying to take some shelter under this gas station, but what we've seen in probably the last 20-25 minutes were almost a few waves of rain coming through. That first one had a ton of lightning with it, dumped a lot of blowing rain. Now we're seeing a little bit less of a push of rain, but it's still coming down really well, and the lightning is so intense. Wow, okay, that got me. I got both of us. Please stay safe. That's the update from Addison, and we'll keep updating you. I am gonna go get in the car for a minute, I think, first.
It did, but I missed it, so I had to look at like pictures on Facebook. I didn't realize that I was like asleep that day. I didn't realize it. My uncle said it was rare for us to get it, but
Two down at the bottom of the stairs.
I've never seen these.
Why are you making
Playing right beside you.
Oh my god, this is fucking good.
Told you.
Doc, you going to kick? Want to get that conversation over with? Yeah, we can get it over with. 50 million. I know, Doc. Doc, 250 million. Doc, 500 million. I get it.
Why
I
is it frozen?
understand.
Oh,
You know,
come
between
on.
streaming just maybe 3 days a week, that plays a factor. Owning a future billion-dollar gaming studio, that plays into my time. Black Steel Bourbon, I have to just kind of balance it out. But if you want the two-time, it's 50 mil. Doc, you going to kick? Want to get that conversation over with? Yeah, we can get it over with. 50 million.
Holy shit!
Lay down. You get on my nerves. Oh my goodness. An hour. Oh my goodness. Why do I want to watch this?
In static loading applications. And also tied to this, I'm going to put in the idea that bolts are intended to be preloaded. And how do you know how much to preload them, first of all, and then how do you know how to get that preload? If you know how much preload you are going for in a bolt, there's a couple of different ways that you can actually achieve.
Oh my goodness, why do I want to watch that? Doc is live. What? I'll have to watch it later. Let's add it to the Discord. What about the volume? Oh. Yeah, what happened? My computer did like a weird noise. Like my monitor like turned off for a second. Don't tell me I gotta restart OBS. I'll have to watch it later, but I also need to restart OBS because something's messed up.